Welcome back, everybody. Well, forget all the plain old color in the eggs. Carl's here with the Imagination Station. We're going to come up with a lot more fun projects we can do for Easter.
Absolutely.
With
All
eggs.
month at the Imagination Station, we're doing Extreme Science.
Literally.
So all sorts of crazy stuff like freezing eggs, exploding eggs. But those are things that you can't do at home, right? You need to come to us to see that.
That's too messy.
But there is a really cool thing you can do at home, and it involves just a raw egg.
Okay.
Okay? Now, a raw egg, you drop it, got a crispy shell, right?
Sure does.
We're going to take an egg like this and turn it into a naked egg.
Naked eggs.
We're going to remove the shell. Okay?
Gotcha.
And it's really easy.
This is a family show now, so okay.
It's really easy. It's fun. It's fun. And you have all the supplies at home already, right? You have some raw eggs, some vinegar, and just a glass.
Okay.
Right?
I've
So
got
just
all those.
take a raw egg, and you're going to drop it into a glass of vinegar.
Okay.
And you can kind of see, I've done that yesterday with this glass right here.
Yeah.
There are some little bubbles coming off the eggshell
Yep.
because vinegar has acetic acid in it. And the acetic acid will dissolve the calcium in the shell, or sort of remove it from the shell. And that's kind of like that scummy layer on the top. Now, you let it sit for a day, you kind of get bubbles. Let it sit for 2 days, you get this, which is, this is an egg.
Too weird.
Go ahead and take that. That has, be careful though, it will explode if you're too forceful with it. So the shell is all gone. The only thing holding it together are those thin membranes. There's two thin membranes on the inside of an eggshell. And what's cool about this is it'll bounce.
Yeah.
And you can do experiments to see how high it'll bounce and whatnot.
Uh-oh.
But
outside. Do that.
You can do it outside. Do that outside. Do that outside. But check this out though.
Yeah.
The naked egg is bigger than the original egg. It's because the membrane is sort of semi-permeable. It'll let water go inside and it will cause the egg to swell up. Osmosis. Okay, that's the name for that. Now, you could take my word for that, or you could do an experiment to see if the water really is going inside the egg.
Knowing you, Carl, we're going to come up with an experiment, right? Okay, let's do one.
You take some food coloring and put it in the vinegar, and then let the shell dissolve. And now you get...
So cool.
How many blue eggs have you seen, right?
That is a truly blue one, too.
Now, the cool thing about... I won't do it right here because it's really messy, but if you pop the egg open, you'll see that everything inside is blue. It's not just that the membrane has been colored, but everything inside.
Wow.
Except for the yolk.
Is that bright yellow stuff?
Let's try it and see.
Okay, Carl, I'm going to step back a little.
I've never done this before. Yep, look at that.
Oh my goodness, look at that, everybody. Can you see that at home? It's kind of, it's just a light little bit of blue on it, but mostly it's yellow.
Because the egg itself is about 90% water. If you put it in a glass of water, which is 100% water, the water will try to equalize its concentration and move inside the egg.
Now the membrane almost looks like a balloon now that we pop that open,
really does hold some of the coloring.
Wow.
Now, that's if you put an egg in water, it'll swell, right? Because the egg has a low concentration of water. What if you took a naked egg and put it in corn syrup?
Let's do an experiment.
Which has a little bit of water. Now this is really cool. A corn syrup has very little water, and so when you put the naked egg inside there, it will actually pull the water out of the egg. So you get like this little pouch.
That is so cool.
Because now the water has been pulled out of the membrane.
Oh my goodness, that is wild.
It's really sticky.
Yeah, it is kind of icky.
It's all that corn syrup. But cool experiment you can do with corn syrup, right? It's all about osmosis.
Okay, show me this one really fast, because we're almost done. Time.
All right. So this one is
This one's one of my favorite weather tricks, everybody. Try this one at home.
We're going to take some candles. We're going to heat up the air inside this jar, okay? And when air expands, when it heats up, it expands, right?
Right.
Now the egg, we're going to stick on the bottom.
Yep. And
as we warm that air up, I'm going to take my hand away.
Watch this, everybody. Oh, isn't that the coolest thing?
Air pressure pushes the egg right up inside, okay? So now the trick is, the challenge is, how do you get the egg out?
Okay, I don't know. How do you get the egg out?
Well,
we use a knife.
No, you don't use a knife. I mean, you can use a long stick and poke it and all that, or you could throw some water in and then grab some Alka-Seltzer tablets, throw those in. The Alka-Seltzer in the water will start to fizz, release carbon dioxide gas, and if I can do this with one of the seltzers in there.
Is it going to come right back out?
You might want to step back. It's gonna build up some pressure inside, and that egg should
Here it comes. Wow,
right
that is so cool, Carl. Fun tricks for Easter Sunday, and all having fun with eggs this Easter. Thank you so much. Oh, those were blasts. Stay right there, everybody. Let's check out the weather after this.